Hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. Welcome back to more Pikmin. In the last episode, we started the Forest of Hope, got 2 ship parts, sprouted a ton of red Pikmin, and performed a couple sequence breaks that allowed us to get ahead of ourselves, doing stuff that we normally shouldn't be doing yesterday, and so that we didn't have to do them today. In this episode, we're going to be taking advantage of those sequence breaks and entering the Forest of Hope to get 3 ship parts and discover a new type of Pikmin. What kind of Pikmin are we going to be discovering, you may ask? You'll find out when we get there. Anyways, touching on this planet, I don't even know what to say right at the moment. All I know that is that we're just going to be getting out 60 red Pikmin right now, and yeah, that's about it. We really only need 60 for this today. These reds aren't really going to be getting that much use outside of just killing a couple of Bulborbs and helping bring ship parts back. The other type of Pikmin that we're going to be discovering today are going to be much more helpful, so yeah. By the way, that new enemy right there is called a Honeywisp. If you hit it with a Pikmin, it'll drop a unit of nectar that you can use to flowerize your Pikmin, but I'm not going to do it just yet because it's much more difficult with the type of Pikmin we have right now, and they cannot be thrown really high. They most likely won't be able to reach it. Anyways, you see in the distance over there, there's a new type of onion, but we're not going to be getting that just yet because I want to take out this Bulborb while I'm here. Come on, take him down, yes! And, wow, only 4 buds, okay. Normally there's a bunch of other buds that come down here. Anyways, those guys, stay over there. I'm gonna bring these guys over here so that they stay out of trouble. Because all the enemies that we're gonna be taking care of all the dead corpses we have right here are gonna be going to this new type of onion over here, which is a yellow onion. I wonder what it's gonna sprout. Yeah, I bet you can tell just by its color what it's gonna sprout. Anyways, I'm just gonna attack this Pelipose while I'm waiting for that to grow. Anyways, see right here, it is a yellow Pikmin. Presumably the most useless type of Pikmin in this game, but the most useful type of Pikmin in Pikmin 2. Its color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. No shit, Sherlock! It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter, they are obviously quite similar, so I shall call this one a Pikmin as well. Now, you probably only need to sprout about, you really don't need to sprout that many yellow Pikmin in this game, even though they're more useful in later games. You probably only need to sprout 40 yellows in this game. Maybe even 30 if you're feeling really ballsy, but yeah, you do not need to sprout any more than 100 yellows at all. If you sprout more than 100 yellows, you're pretty much going for asking for overkill. So, there we go. Now, time to pluck these guys and have them carry back the rest of the Pikmin food back to the onion. All right, and I'm gonna have these guys carry this back, and this. Alright. I'm gonna have the rest of these sprouts carry back the rest of the stuff, aside from the spotty Bulborb. Because over here... Oh, don't carry back the Bulborb! You haven't sprouted enough Pikmin to do that yet. Anyways, gonna bring that back. And this. That should be good enough. Alright. Now to sprout the rest of these guys. And we should have enough to bring back that spotty Bulborb. Alright. Well, it's actually called the red Bulborb in later games. Change that. Anyways, let's have these guys bring it back to base. Alright, now that we've sprouted all these guys, I'm gonna wait till first sprouting those until a little bit later, because over here we find some strange rocks that are on the ground. I wonder what they may be. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin, but just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. Yes, further research, which will be performed right about now. Now, they actually count as like their own separate Pikmin type. You can separate them into a different type of Pikmin on their own, but when you're trying to throw them, but you cannot do that in this game. So instead, we're just going to separate them manually and throw them on their own. And as you can see, the glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. Brahm rocks are dangerous, so I must take care in using them. But when they are able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways, I might even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. But I do not recommend that you do that. So yeah, it breaks down the stone walls. That's the only way to break down these stone walls, period. So I'm going to separate my groups over here and use these 3 to take down that wall. Later in the game, that wall will take 6 bombs to break down, but in this day, it'll only be taken down with 3 bombs. So yeah, I'd recommend getting that wall down as soon as possible. And okay, that's 6 bombs all along. All right. These bombs are not really going to be used for anything just yet, so I'm just going to split them off here, and then I'm going to pluck the rest of these guys. Actually, no, I really shouldn't do that just yet. Alright, I'm going to take the rest of the reds and clear out the pathway, because there are a crap ton of enemies that we're going to be fighting on the way over to the next 3 ship parts. And I'm just going to go over here, lure these 2 over to where I am. And come on, hurry up before he dies. Really? Oh well. I lost the Pikmin in bouts. First death of the project. Oh well. What you want to do here is, against the male Sheargrubs, throw a Pikmin on top of the male Sheargrubs, because if he grabs a Pikmin, he will not take much of any damage until he kills the Pikmin, and that's a guarantee. So you just want to throw your Pikmin on top of the male Sheargrubs to kill them instantly. Whereas the female Sheargrubs are completely harmless. So now that we're done with that... Oh, hello! I didn't realize there were 2 female Sheargrubs left. Do not carry this back. I want the yellows to get these. And... okay, alright. So you're done with that. I'm gonna... bring this back over there. Shut up. Okay, now I'm going to... actually, no, not yet. There's another Bulborb I want to take care of when I get over there. Do not bring that back to base. Thank you. This Bulborb over here I want to give to the reds. Thank you. Alright, come on. Really should have brought some more yellows, but oh well. Okay, now. I'm going to use most of these yellows to repopulate. I'm going to use most of the yellows that are underground to repopulate what we have already over here, so I'm going to just keep plucking these guys. I was going to say that I was going to cut ahead, but honestly, I don't really need to cut ahead with what I'm going to be doing right here, because the next part that we're going to be getting, actually, the first of 3 parts that we're going to be getting is actually kind of difficult to get without bomb rocks, so I'm just going to split off the bombs over there, and I'm going to throw 6 Pikmin over there. And I'll have the rest of these guys carry this stuff back. Alright. And these guys are carrying this stuff back. That'll be it. Okay. Okay. And I'll just whistle these guys over. I have made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside of the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin in the field can be in any one area of the field at a time. Alright, I'm going to bring these yellows back over here. And I'm going to pluck these yellows that are around here. The yellows that are in the onion are not going to be coming out because I don't really need them for the entire game. In fact, those Pikmin that are already in the onion are probably not going to be used at all in the entire game. So, 41 yellows. Not bad. So I got 6 over here. Come on. 6 over there. I really only need to take 6. Well, fair, I really only need to take out 3 of these, use 3 of these bombs to take down this wall over here, and then I'll have whatever other yellows I can get 6 other bombs so that we can break down that black wall, which will take 9 bombs to break down. But I'm not going to do that just yet, mainly because there's 2 parts that we can get right off the bat now that that wall is blown down. This first part over there is actually the first part we've come across that is not required to obtain. This is the Nova Blaster. This emits a dazzling burst of light capable of destroying almost anything. I'm not exactly sure about this, but the promotional brochure claims that its blast can travel in the currents of space-time, smashing through stars and into the rifts of space. If it can smash through stars, why didn't Olimar use it in the opening cutscene? I swear, Olimar is such a sucker for this. He has shopper's remorse, I swear to God. Okay, I'm going to have these guys... come on, get up. I'm going to take whatever other reds are in my squad and bring them to another ship part that we could use, that we can carry back right off the bat. Normally, I would take yellows to that ship part that's over here, but I decided not to this time, mainly because I just wanted to speed up time. Mainly just use the rest of that time to flowerize my yellows and whatever other reds need them. So... it's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just pressed Y to check it. This find fills me with great hope. Yeah, thank God for that, because it'll be a pain in the ass to find parts without that. Okay, now there are bomb rocks over here where we got the Nova Blaster, so I'm going to be using that to my advantage. I'm hoping that I can get 6. If not, then I'll just have to travel to another place. Anyways, Nova Blaster is a weapon of such incredible destructive force that it can blast through stars into tiny pieces. It's a strange allure. Now, once you discover a part and you check it after you've discovered it, it'll say the same thing that it says when you bring it back to the ship. So if you just want to know what else is different about the ship parts, then you could just check the part or bring it back to the ship, or just check it when you bring it back to the ship. So yeah, I just need to find one more and then I'll increase my ship's flying capabilities. Yay! And I cannot wait to do that. The next area that we're going to be going into is going to be really good. I'm really hoping that there's 6 bombs in here, because if not, I will be kind of pissed. Yes, there are. Thank God. Okay, these 9 bombs are going to be coming with me. Okay, whimsical radar's back in place. Very nice. Whimsical radar. This important part can detect the location of the other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press Y to view. C zooms in and out, and this will surely help me in my search for the remaining parts. I'll show off what this does, and I've increased my ship's flying capabilities. We can now explore a new area. Hooray! Yeah, sorry, my voice is not at 100%. I'm actually recovering from a prevented cold. Yes, I actually prevented myself from getting a cold. This is recorded the day after episode 12 of Persona 5 was recorded, even though I've already uploaded episode 3 of Persona 5 already today. So I'm going to take these guys and blow up this wall. Yeah, I gotta separate these guys before they cause more trouble. There we go. Separate. Come on! Okay. Yes! Alright, now I'll take the rest of the guys and have them carry that other part back. Alright. And I'm going to use the rest of the reds. I'm going to use the reds to bring whatever other treasures I find back to base. Okay, good. No one else tripped. Okay, you can bring up the whimsical radar by pressing Y. I already showed off what this is. The screen was blank before we got the whimsical radar. Anyways, here we get the extraordinary bolt. I brought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it is of extraordinary quality. It is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret. But just look at it. Extraordinary! Swear to God, Olimar is a sucker for all this stuff. And, alright, 41. Kanbeki. Now to bring whatever else I can find back to base. If this is the Wii version, I'd be able to summon my Pikmin towards me at an instant, but unfortunately I have a limited range. Whereas in the Wii version, I do not have a limited range at all. Anyways, I'm going to bring these guys back. I could actually have some of these guys help them out. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now, just to speed up the time a little bit. And... come on. Really? Red? Oh, well. Alright, get up. Okay. Now to get these last ones here. I just like this song so much. It's much better than the victory theme for Olimar and Smash Brothers. And yeah. Oh, crap, I did not mean to whistle those guys back. Alright. I think I have... oh, yeah, I've spawned over 100... yeah, I think I've spawned over 100 reds. I just gotta make sure. Alright. You guys are coming over here, and... okay. The rest of these guys are perfect. I gotta make sure that everything is perfect here. I've got 101 reds. Are you kidding me? Okay. Now to flowerize the rest of my Pikmin. Really hope there weren't any yellows that were exploring that part. Alright. Alright. I'm going to see if I can sprout other reds by the time this is over. Because I would normally end this day off right off the bat, but I really just don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, I hope that goes to the reds. Okay, good. It is going to the reds. Hooray. And that better go to the reds as well. Excellent. Okay. Okay, let's see how many Pikmin that sprouted up. Okay, that's 109. I don't think I can sprout any other Pikmin. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to sprout any more. I could have waited to bring that onion, or that pellet back to the onion, but I just didn't want to this time around. Zero! Have to admit, this was a very productive day. And what? What the? Where did the other Pikmin go? I had 100 on my squad. The formation even said that. What? Where the hell in the map did they go? What? I've never seen that happen before. Okay, good. That didn't count as leaving any behind. I've had a lot of glitches in this version of the game happen this last week just because I've been playing it so many times. I now add yellow Pikmin. 3 days since impact. I now add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with X, or when I grab one for a moment by holding A. And yeah, we lost one red in battle. Not too bad. Yeah, I don't really lose that many Pikmin. In fact, I really don't like it when I do lose any, but oh well. I have pretty much mastered not leaving any Pikmin behind. Yeah, it's pretty much a given due to my autistic nature and OCD. Well, it's mostly OCD, not really autism, but still. Anyways, let's save and end off the video. I'm going to show off the spawning of the next area, which we will be exploring in the next episode, called the Forest Navel. See you guys then.